This is your former commander, Thrax. Phaeton has been defeated. The war is over. You must surrender. You will not be harmed.
Look out, JT!
March to Torres. We're bringing in more Neo prisoners.
May I speak to you, Commander Marsh, in private? I understand you commanded E-frames in the battle for Mercury. I, too, was there. I fought against an exofighter pilot, a young Terran. He flew with great skill and courage. I have often wondered what became of him. If there is some way you could find out his name.
Kaz Takagi. He was in my Exosquad.
Was. I see.
He's on special assignment.
He survived?
Yep. But by the time Avery Butler gets through with him, you may wish he hadn't.
You troopers are the first students at the Exofleet Academy since the beginning of the war. You people have proved yourselves as soldiers. It's my job to teach you how to be officers. You anxious to become an officer and a gentleman, Trooper Takagi?
Not really, sir.
What are you doing here, Takagi?
JT made. Commander Marsh made me sign up. Sir, he said if I couldn't follow orders, I might as well learn how to give them. I think he was joking, sir.
Officers never joke.
I hear Bronski's going back to college to learn how to talk to Eve Hanley.
Hey, we talk.
Yeah, stomach growling doesn't count.
Why is everybody picking on me? Let's talk about Kaz. He's not here.
Or Alec. Excuse me. Now you did it, Bronski.
Me? What did I do?
I used to love the moon. And now it's just the place where we lost Alec.
It's still the moon. Nara's leaving the squad when this mission is over. She's going back to Venus to help rebuild. Maybe you should take a month's leave and give her a hand.
What are you gonna do now that it's over?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, maybe you should join the jump troops.
The war is over. The war is... Commander Marsh.
What is it, Thrax?
It used to be a Neo-Sapien. His name was Telemachus. He appears to have been genetically altered.
Get her. Get out of there, Thrax!
Medusa!
I knew you'd come back to me.
Exosquad will be back in a moment. Now back to Exosquad.
Where are you, Bronski?
I still don't know who's shooting at us.
Where's Nara?
Careful with her. She is an unfinished experiment. Medusa, is that you?
Thanks for the lift. If you can stay for a while, I'd like to show you what I'm planning to do.
I must return to Vesta, and then to Earth. The Homeworld Senate is debating the future of the Neo-Sapiens.
Will you come back? When your work there is finished?
The future is never finished.
Marsala,
I cannot be a part of your life now, Burns. You have roots here, like that tree. You will rebuild this farm, marry, raise a family. My future lies elsewhere. I will return to visit you, if I may. You and your children.
Goodbye, Marsala. What's happening to me?
Senators, the fatal flaw of the Neo-Sapiens is very simple. We do not have children. Because we reproduce artificially, Neo-Sapiens do not feel a part of the endless cycle of life. Without parents, grandparents, family, the past is meaningless. Without children, the future is only darkness. Without tradition to guide us, without posterity to judge us, we live in a moral void as empty as space itself. We are desperate for something to give our lives purpose. That is what Phaeton offered us. To correct this flaw, I propose that one last brood of Neo-Sapiens be created. A brood altered genetically to allow them to reproduce as Terrans do, male and female. Only then will we be truly human.
Phaeton made clones of Typhonus, Draconis, Shiva, even himself. Exofleet can't decide what to do with him. We can't unleash another Phaeton on the world, but on the other hand, this one hasn't done anything wrong. We can't simply destroy him.
Why did you bring me here, Professor?
Perhaps Galba can answer that.
I worked for Pretorius at the Ministry of Genetics. While there, I learned that Phaeton had once successfully combined Terran and Neo-Sapien DNA.
He cloned Allison already. She was in our squad.
I've duplicated the experiment, with one difference. Phaeton wanted a Neo-Sapien who looked like a Terran. I've transferred the memories and personality of a Terran into the brain of the clone.
Whose personality?
It was contained in the black box from an exoframe. Maggie?
Alec, I don't understand. Is it really you?
His internal organs are Neo-Omega, but everything that made Alec DeLeon a unique individual is there.
I knew you'd save me, Maggie.
Oh, Alec.
few days ago, the future of Neo-Sapiens looked as bleak as this valley. The Homeworld Senate was ready to pass a law making it illegal to breed more Neo-Sapiens. But then, this man made a speech about what it means to be human. The Senate has authorized the creation of one more Neo-Sapien brood. One that can make its own future. Remember Phaeton!
Exosquad will be back in a moment. Now back to Exosquad.
Remember Phaeton! This time I will not miss! You're Shiva.
The original Shiva perished on Venus. I am Apollo.
I came to this internment camp because I think it's time for reconciliation. Both sides have made mistakes, but now it's time to learn from the past. If we don't work for the future together, there won't be a future for any of us.
I will not shake your hand, Sean Napier. The past cannot be forgotten. But if you really mean what you've said, then someday I will be glad I saved your life.
You're scaring the horses.
I scare myself sometimes, Admiral.
The ranch hands call me Win.
I just wanted to tell you in person. I've decided to leave the Exo Fleet. I was never really a military man. I just like to fly.
You're the best soldier I've ever commanded.
I was lucky. Some weren't.
I know better than to ask you to change your mind. But I will ask you to put off leaving for a while. Sinbaka's sending ships to dismantle the pirate base on Chaos. The clans don't trust each other. They want an Exofleet officer to be in charge of dividing what they hold in common. They want you, JT.
Commander Marsh requesting permission to come aboard.
Permission granted. How are you, JT?
Still flying, Hollis. You look pretty mobile yourself.
This exoskeleton handles just like an E-frame. I was taught by the best. We're taking a Neo-Sapien out with us to set up a scientific station at Neo-Mega named Garba. He has an assistant called Thrax, an E-frame pilot.
I know both of them.
We've got a platoon of jump troops on board, too. I think you know the lieutenant in command.
Hello, JT.
Kali? Once I've left the Exo Fleet, I'll be free to, well, to have a life. I was wondering, what are your plans?
Ever since I was a little girl, I've wanted to go into space, to see other worlds. Even after all we've been through, I still feel that way. I only wish there was some way to get to the stars.
I guess some things are always out of reach.
Come with me to the stars, JT. JT?
Do you know what gravity is?
I thought you were the only one who knew that.
Quite right, but I'm about to tell you. Gravity is the response matter makes to the loneliness of space. It's love, you see. The love that moves the stars. Phaeton thought that destroying an entire planet would be the ultimate expression of power. That was his lack of imagination. The ultimate power is the power of creation.
Why don't you give it a rest, Sarge? We're military police, not a labor detachment.
Pellegrino, get your butt off it and you're back into it.
Hollis to Marsh. Come in, Marsh. Urgent.
Marsh here. What is it, Hollis? I can hardly read you.
Sensors have picked up an unidentified...
Hollis? Hollis!
JT, wait! Where are you going?
Marsh to Hollis, can you read me? I don't see anything.
Whatever it is, it just appeared out of nowhere.
I'm in pursuit.
Commander Marsh, this is Galva. Our sensors indicate the object is accelerating.
I'm already at maximum speed. I'm locking weapons onto it.
JT, can you hear me?
Holland! Holland! What did you do with them? An entire planet.
People fly in their dreams, but what they're really dreaming about is freedom. For J.T. Marsh, flying doesn't mean freedom, but responsibility. Responsibility for the lives of the men and women in his Exosquad. J.T.'s dream is that someday the war will be over, and there will be open sky again.
Exosquad will be back in a moment. Now back to Exosquad.